Well, Will, massive game on Sunday. Is there anything that'll change your mind about retiring from rugby on Sunday?
No, I've had a long career. I've had a good career. Like I say, I think the best way of going out is if you're going to go out at the top. I was going to retire last year, but I didn't want to retire on being relegated. Not something as a sportsman you want to do. So then I decided to have another year. At the time Barry was here, so a lot of it was down to him. He taught me round. And this year, you know, the body's getting older, the kids are getting younger who are coming through, and I think it's time for us to give them a chance. And like I say, I just feel it's the right time to actually go out, and obviously go out with a win on the weekend in the grand final.
And how are you going to spend your Tuesday and Thursday evenings and Sunday afternoons from now on?
Obviously I've got a 2.5 going on 3-year-old boy. Loves rugby to bits already. Not been pushed into it, so I'm sure that my time's going to be spent up more than it does now, running around chasing him, asking from him to be tackled, and he wants to score a try. So it's going to be a lot more family time, a lot more spending time with the wife and that, because obviously they make big sacrifices throughout it all. So a lot more family time, and obviously I'm going to still be doing stuff, because you can't just give up just like that, not after the amount of time you're used to it. So obviously a lot of sport will probably still be involved, in a lot of going to the gym maybe.
Okay. Your time at Keighley Cougars, what has been your high point and your low points for the time you've been here?
The high points are hard, because since I've been here we've had some good successful years. Getting promoted were one, obviously winning the last grand final were another one. Playing with a group of players that I play with now, you know, they're all a good bunch of players, we're all mates, so it's enjoyable coming every week. The fans are always enjoyable, you know, even if you have bad games they've always got a nice word to say to you. The low points, obviously when I broke my arm down here in the first season, a bit of a slow start to my career here. I think some of the other stuff's getting promoted but then having the points deduction made it a hard season for the players, and if we hadn't maybe had the points deduction we might have still been up there and not obviously relegated.
Okay, thanks. Now, who would you say in your time at Keighley Cougars here is the one player you'd say is the best player that you've played with?
I wouldn't say anyone's the best player. Everyone's got the good points. I think more this year it's more of a team effort. There's been no standout performers. We've all mucked in and we've all bought into it. You can look at the likes of Andy Schickel and Scott Law, you know, they always intimidate other forwards. Danny Jones were always a good half-back. Jason Dimitri himself has brought a lot to the club and brought a lot of his Super League knowledge. But everyone I've played with throughout this team and throughout being at Keighley, I thought I've always been a good player, and anyone who's taken the pitch has always given their all for the club.
Cheers. And off the pitch, who would you say of the Cougars is your best mate off the pitch?
We're all mates at the end of the day down here. You probably see that yourselves as you obviously watch us. You know, we all have a good laugh, we all enjoy each other's company. There's no one who you wouldn't want to be with. Obviously a lot of me coming here was due to Barry Eaton, and I'm quite close friends with him, but that's not a player's side of things. But there's no one who you'd say you actually spend more time with us. We're all just a good bunch of friends down here, and I think that's why we do so well when we play rugby.
Cheers. When Sam Gardner retired after the grand final, he since became a regular visitor here, cheering Cougars on from the terraces. Are we going to see yourself here next season?
I think so.
It's on the Sunday afternoons?
Yeah, I think so. The little one always wants to watch the Cougars. I'm actually sick of watching myself on TV of the Keighley and Swinton match now, the amount of times he asks for it on. He regularly wants to watch it. I'm sure he'll still want to come down, and we've got a lot of good friends here that we would like to come back and support and watch. And also the wife has built up some really good friends with players, partners and that, so she'll want to keep in touch as well. So work permitting and time permitting, I'm sure that you'll see me down here with the family cheering on the boys in the upper division.
Yes. One last question. The time you've been here, Who's the daftest player you've played with?
Daftest player? Gav Duffy's up there as one of the daftest players I think I've ever known. Just sheer stupidity, lack of common sense, but everyone else can have the daft days and can have the good days, but like I say, we all like to have a laugh and a joke with each other and try and rib each other as much as possible, but I think he does actually take it for me.
Cheers, Will. Wish you all the very best of luck for Sunday.
Thank you very much.
Winning promotion. Thanks a lot.